So we are live here at Horace Fleming III Field, also known as the Tiger Jungle. For this game, Maret versus Wilson in a state championship semifinal.
So you think this is close enough, right? Yeah.
Looks like a good match we have here between Maret and Wilson. Both very strong teams. Wilson were victorious in their quarterfinals, and Maret won 4-0 against School Without Walls.
Did you already start? Perfect. Okay.
I'm Dylan Stevens coming from Wilson Live. You can subscribe to us, help us grow the channel, and never miss a Wilson Tiger spoiling about that. Today we have the Maret Frogs, who are 12-4 overall, versus the Wilson Tigers, who are 14-4 overall. It should be a very exciting game. Both teams are very strong. Wilson was victorious in their game against Latin 3-0, whereas Maret was victorious 4-0 against School Without Walls. And we're off. Looks like Wilson's playing in their normal 4-1-2-1-2. They have some pace up top, creativity of Neviscati, and of course the energy of Lucy Harley in the midfield. Wilson getting straight in behind already. Could have been called a foul, but it wasn't. And we get on here with a Maret goal kick. Maret looking to swing it through the back. Looks like Wilson with the high press. That's good. You see, Maret took a little too long with the ball. And when you take too long with the ball, you invite teams to press you. And Wilson needs to make this Maret team feel that this is a stake up semis. It's a win or go home game. And if you can make the other team feel that pressure, then you have a good chance of winning. Now a throw in from Maret. Up the line, cut out by Kinsley Gutman, who sends a ball all the way to the Wilson striker. Now Liza Lindblom with the interception. Taylor Lewis Richardson looking to swing it across the back. Ella Chaney sends a long ball, cut out by the Army defense. Game seems to be a little ugly as they're just kicking the ball and hoping for something to get on the end of it. Maret hope to set up a break. Looks like she's got the better of Ari Black, but she comes back and makes an amazing tackle and is out for a Maret corner. Wilson goal kick, I mean. Black to take the goal kick. You know if he can hit one. Nice ball up to Lucy Harley. Lucy Harley control it. No, Wilson putting the pressure on Maret though. I do like that. Lucy Harley again, it goes out for another Maret throw. Seems like both teams haven't settled into the game yet. It's getting a little ugly with the long balls, but you know, further into the game, the team should find their pace. The nerves should die a bit, because it's only right to be nervous in a semifinal when it's win or go home. Here's Jaden Tree on the wing. She has some pace to her. Keeps the pressure. Shields the ball. Nice strength from her, but it's cut out by Maret. Maret looking to play it again. Back with the keeper, who's pretty good with the ball at her feet. As we can see, Maret often use her to build out of the back. Just what you need from a keeper. Now Kinsley Gutman is cut out. And she cannot complete the pass to Liza Lindblom. Now with the throw in. And Jaden Tree getting behind. Comes back out to Liza. Tries to swing it for Lucy, and that is out again. Positive stuff from Wilson though. You saw against School Without Walls in the city final. You saw that it took them a while to get into the game, but once they got into the game, they were dangerous. Looking creative now is Jaden Tree. Can she whip one into the box? Nice from Jaden Tree. Back to Lewis Richardson, and that is cut out again. Wilson really looking to keep the ball in the Maret half, because it's easier to win a game when the ball's in the other team's half the whole time. It's also easier to score. Now Nevis, what a touch from Nevis. Turns in, can she find a shot? And it's wide. But this is super positive from Wilson. If they can keep doing this throughout the whole entire game, I can smell a victory. Maret, will they look to play out of the back, or will she send a long ball? And she looks to send a long ball. Cut out by Ari Black, who shields the ball. And throws one, launches one, almost like a quarterback, over to Nevis Gatti. That's lovely stuff from the Maret defender. Sort of resisting the pressure from Wilson. Cross that is cut out by a Maret defender. That one looked like it hurt. Cut out by Jaden Tree to Ari Black. Can she find a cross? No, it's cut out again. But this is looking good from Wilson. Can Liza Lindblom get on the end of this? And no. Wayward pass from Lucy Harley. But as Wilson settles into the game, like, it's gonna get good. Oh, now long ball in behinds. Can Sinai deal with it? Calm from Sinai. Calm and composed. That's what we like to see. Sends one Won by a Maret defender. Kinsley Gutman cuts it out. Ari Black. Could have been a better clearance from her, but Wilson is looking good. If they can just prevent the counterattack, they are on a path to success. Throw in from Maret. Cut out by Taylor Lewis Richardson. Another throw in for Maret. Seems like a lot of throw-ins in this game so far. Throw in for Wilson now. Let's see if they can throw in for Maret. Can she go down the field with this? Here's Jaden Tree. That is out for a Wilson throw-in. Throw-in taken by Taylor. It's another throw-in by Maret. This has been a game of throw-ins so far. But when Wilson have had the ball in Maret's half, they've looked very good. Aggressive from Liza Lindboom, and it's over the top to Sage. I know she has some speed on her, but the keeper is way off her line to get that. Good job by the Maret keeper. Here's Nevis Gotti. Little miscommunication from with Lucy Harley. And it's out for another Maret throw-in. I'm confident Wilson will, get into this game more, because we saw, again, I'm going to refer to that city final. Took them a while to get in the game, but when they got in the game, they put 3 goals past School Without Walls. Throw-in taken. Can Nevis win? Now it's Ella Chaney looking to go forward. Taylor Lewis Richardson. Cut out by Kinsley. It's another Maret throw-in. It's number 22 for Maret. Looking to play it out the back again. This Maret defense seems solid. Let's just see if Wilson can throw enough their way. Throw in for Maret here on the sideline. Boy, it's a free kick. Played out of the back by Maret. Looks like they're playing a 3 in the back with 2 high wing backs. Looking to stay wide, get to the touchline, cross the ball in to their strikers. It look like they have some height on them. So should be what Maret sees as their path to victory. Their formation is a 3-4-1-2 with 1 creative player in behind the strikers and the 2 wide wingbacks / wingers. That's a very hard position, especially when playing 3 in the back. You have to be up and down, put as much into the attack as you do the defense, and yeah, it's a lot of running. You got to be in shape for it. Now can Ari Black win the ball as she does, and it's out of bounds. A wayward pass from Lucy Harley. Looks like Wilson's still getting into the game. But I've seen what they can do. And what they can do is they can beat teams comfortably without conceding goals. Throw in for Maret. Lucy Harley wins the 50-50. Can Nevis win her 50-50? And she doesn't. Possession with Maret again. Swung to number 16. Plays a pass to the center mid, and it's another long ball. Both teams seem too afraid to, step up and play more composed. But like I said, it's probably not going to be the case throughout the whole game. I know firsthand that it's hard playing in a game where you know that you have to win it or else, you're going home or else the season's over. And I feel like both teams feel that, and it's a lot harder to, be confident once you have that feeling in your head. Striker, good shielding from the Maret striker. That's another throw in from Maret. Hit it in behind. Cleared by Ella Chaney. Now can Jaden Tree get in behind with that speed she has? Wonderful recovery from Ari Black. Nice run from out the midfield from number 22 on Maret. Lovely skill move from the Maret player, and well dealt with by Sinai. Game-saving save. It's almost as good as a goal at the other end, because if she did not get a hand to that, the Maret strikers do have a height advantage. They seem like the opposite to the Wilson strikers. The Wilson strikers are more pacey, but the Maret strikers are tall and strong, deadly, would be deadly in the air. I feel like that's why they're playing the 3 at the back with 2 wing back formation, because the strikers do need service. Handball for Wilson, and it's a free kick for Maret. As the Wilson players drop back and get in formation. Maret looking to keep it in Wilson's half, and as we know, Wilson likes to do the same thing, so that's why this should be a very interesting game. And I think it's going to come down to whoever can deal with these nerves more. Ooh. Shouldn't have let that bounce in front of her, but it's out for a Maret corner. Let's see if Maret can capitalize on it, or if Wilson will defend it properly. It's whipped in by the Maret player. Lovely from Kinsley. And it's out for a Wilson throw-in. Yeah, this Wilson defense is holding up strong. Maret looks like a good team. They look like they're going to try and dominate Wilson by keeping possession. Wilson's looking to do the same thing. It's been an entertaining game so far. Here's Nevis with the touch to keep it in bounds. And Liza plays it up to Jaden Tree. Now Ari Black. Ari Black looking for a pass. Looking for it over for Lucy Harley, and the keeper's there again. Lovely positioning from this Maret keeper. I thought I saw Manuel Neuer back there for a second. Now is Kinsley looking for the run of Ari Black, who's been a key part for the Wilson Tigers in both attack and defense. As your job as a right back or a left back isn't just defending. You can get up and be useful in attack. Whipping crosses for your striker. It's a very hard position, just as any other position is on the field. Now the clearance is blocked by Jaden Tree. Now here's Taylor Lewis Richardson. Out to Rowan McCrary, who looks to whip one in. That had a little more bend on it. Would have gone straight to the feet of Jaden Tree. Now here's Lucy Harley. Haven't seen much of her on the ball yet, but that's definitely going to change too, because she is so important for this Wilson Tigers team. Oof, and it's a loose pass from Lucy Harley. Header won by Taylor Lewis Richardson. And that is a foul from Maret. Can Wilson play this quick? Looks like they elect to whip one in instead of playing it quickly and keeping possession. Dangerous ball in behind. Now it's a throw in for Wilson. The crowd getting hyped up. And Ari Black to take the throw in. She could look to throw it in the box, because throw-ins in the box are annoying to deal with, especially if you're a keeper.
She just dropped that flag and played in the volleyball.
Throwing it into the box could be dangerous, because it's hard to deal with when a ball's in the box. It's kind of like a pinball. It's always bouncing around, and if you're an attacking player, you could get a lucky touch and hit it in the goal. So now it's Ari Black. Lovely pass. She's committed to D1 for a reason, and that is that reason. As she keeps the ball, lovely play from Ari Black. Finds the pass to keep possession moving. Now it's taken off Eliza. Can she get a cross in? And she's fouled by Liza. And they get into a little skirmish right there. Will the ref give a card? Wasn't a very nice tackle because it stops Maret's counterattack. I think if that were later in the game, probably would have been a yellow card. But it was smart from Liza to stop the counterattack because they were on the break. Sometimes you just got to take one for the team, if you know the player's through. Especially if you know they're good too. Now let's see if Wilson can defend this free kick. Ella Chaney got the clearance. Corner taken by Maret, short. Back out to the Maret player who crosses it into Liza. And Liza, unsuccessful pass. Is it a Maret goal? Will it be a Maret goal? Might fall the Maret player. Oh, and she's missed it. She has missed it. Should be 1-0 to Maret right now. But luck is on Wilson's side. Now we just realized how dangerous this Maret team is. Can Wilson settle their troubles defensively? Now here's Nicole Lorden being subbed on for Liza Lindblom, who just committed that foul. And looks like Lucy Harley's going out to the left. Long ball through to Rowan McCrary. And it's cleared by Maret. Yeah, Wilson should be 1-0 down by now. But I know what they're capable of. I know they're a very talented team. Rowan McCrary's header falls straight to a Maret player. Can she break? It's cut out by Ari Black. Can Ari Black stay on it? Nevis Gatti, she can stay on it. We know how good she is in tight spaces, and technically, she's the artist of the team, the creator. Fall through to Lucy Harley. Lucy Harley cuts it out. Lucy Harley again. Lovely play from Wilson. Cleared by Ella Chaney to Rowan McCrary. Jaden Tree now. Can she find Nicole Lorden? Nicole Lorden on the break. Nicole Lorden. Can she whip one in? No, it is lovely defending by the Maret defender. See if Ari Black can throw it into the box. Yeah, look at how many players are in the box. If you throw it in there, like, could bounce around a bit, and then Wilson attacker could get lucky. As she's whipped one in now, looking for Lucy Harley. It's out for a throw in again. Throw in taken to Jaden Tree. Can she hold it? Plays back out to Ari Black, who whips in a cross and is well dealt with by the Maret keeper. As she gets her team to go up, looking to punt the ball. Can the Maret forward get through? Or will Wilson deal with it? And that is a foul going Wilson's way. They need some players to drop deep and, you know, get on the ball. To move the ball. Like, I know it's a big game, but if you play it just like you play any other team, any other game of the season without those nerves, I guarantee it makes so much difference. Now here's Lucy Harley, all the way to Jaden Tree. She has some speed to her. Jaden Tree, can she get through? Again, the Maret defense holds up. Nevis Gatti can't keep possession. Falls through to the Maret player again. Can she take it down the line? Cleared by Kinsley Gutman, who is a big part of this Wilson Tigers team. Sort of the engine of mid. She's the number 6, the defensive midfielder. She breaks up play, you know, keeps the game going, keeps the speed of the game, and it's grabbed by the keeper. Goal kick taken by Maret. And cut out by Taylor Lewis Richardson. To Nevis Gatti. You can send the through ball to Rowan McCrary. Rowan McCrary. Can she beat the keeper? Oh. Looks like she was looking to score there. Could have crossed it to Jaden Tree, and I have no doubt that Jaden Tree would have put it away. Yeah, a gentle pass for Jaden Tree would have been perfect there. Gentle pass to Jaden Tree. And it's out of bounds for Wilson throw-in. Taken by Ari Black to Jaden Tree. Out of bounds again for a Wilson throw. Ari Black throws it to Jaden Tree. Jaden Tree beats her defender. Cross into Rowan McCrary. Can she score? Goal! Wilson! Wilson have broken the deadlock. Rowan McCrary gets the opening goal of this intense match. Can Wilson keep up the momentum? Now surely some of the nerves have died by now, as Wilson get the first goal of this DC State Championship semifinal game between Maret and Wilson. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe and never miss a Wilson Tiger athletic sporting event. Now here's Lucy to Rowan McCrary again. She's looking dangerous. Well done by the keeper. Taken long from Kinsley Gutman, and the keeper was off her line. That was a good shot because she probably did see the keeper off her line, and if it went in, it would have been amazing. Dealt with by Ari Black. Can Maret get a cross in? She's gotten the better of Ari Black. But Tess Bellman is there to win the ball. Wilson up 1-0. Saw some nerves at first between both teams, but Wilson have made the most out of their chance. Maret did have that one big chance, so if they could have finished that, it would have been 1-1, but Rowan McCrary, cool in front of goal. Cooler than a cucumber. Now here's Lucy Harley, looking to play it off the back with Ella Chaney, who sends a long ball to Amanda McHugh. Nicole Lorden. Nicole Lorden holds off her player. It's a long ball to the Maret striker. Can she start an attack? Lucky not to get called a foul, but it's out for a throw-in. Now Ari Black to Nevis Gatti as Wilson crowd is getting a chant going. Now Ari Black to Kinsley Gutman. Lovely play out the back. Oh, and Tess Bellman is bulldozed by a Maret player. Now Ari Black, who is someone gotten the better of her. Don't see that happen every day. Now let's see if Wilson can keep this lead, because this Maret team does look very good. And sometimes you get complacent when you're winning 1-0. Think the game's already over. Especially in a big game. You think that it's over and you go into the next round, but you know, there's still a lot of soccer left to be played. 50 minutes precisely. Got to be strong for all 50 minutes, or else you think you won one time and then one goal and they're back in it. Back to square one. So let's see how Wilson deals with this. How they deal with being ahead. Throw in taken by Wilson. Headed out by Maret. Lovely ball from Kinsley Gutman, but no one can get on the end of it. Ella Chaney wins the header. Taylor Lewis Richardson prevents the ball. Now it's in behind again to a Maret player. Shot from Maret. Well done by Sinai. And Ari Black clears it. Now it's a Maret throw-in. Held up by a Maret player. Nicole Lorden hoofs it all the way to a Maret center back. Lovely play from Maret. Can she whip one in? But it has found the feet of Kinsley Gutman. It's Maret again. Nevis Gatti. Well done from Nevis Gatti. Plays a lovely ball to Nicole Lorden. Takes a big touch into the Maret defender. Into the Maret midfielder, I mean. Now it's back with the keeper. Looking to play out the back. Ooh, who dribbles Amanda McHugh? That was risky from the defender. If Amanda just got the ball, it would have been a Wilson goal. Can't do that when you're a center back. Wilson throw. Lucy Harley getting subbed out for Eliza Lindblom. Probably to save Lucy Harley's legs for the second half because, like I said, still have 50 minutes left to play. Looks like Hadley Carr is getting ready to come on. Throw in for Wilson here. Now Nevis. Can she control it? Kinsley Gutman looking to chip the keeper. And the keeper gets it. Keeper telling her team to get up. Lovely punt. But it finds Nicole Lorden, who plays Ari Black. Not sure if that was intentional or not, but it got to her. On comes Hadley Carr for Nevis Gatti, who's been super influential in this game. Nevis Gatti and Lucy Harley absolutely running the midfield. Been running the midfield all season. Along with Kinsley Gutman. Looks like the two midfielders for Wilson, the two normally being Liza Lindblom and Lucy Harley. Looks like they got to cover the most ground because they can almost be like wingers at times. They're like box-to-box midfielders, but they can also cover out for the winger position because it does look like a 4-1-2-1-2. Nevis Gatti being the creative player and behind the speedy strikers. Kinsley Gutman being the rock for the team. Now Nicole Lorden. It's in a tussle with the Maret midfielders. Kinsley Gutman again. Press resistant from Kinsley Gutman. Now it's a Wilson throw-in as Ari Black wins the header and it goes off a Maret player. Now Hadley Carr taken from a Maret player who rolls it out to this Maret right wing back, and she dribbles out of bounds for a Wilson throw-in. Now Taylor to take the throw-in. Empress Campbell, who just came on. Ooh, it's a nasty tackle. Liza Lindblom better be careful before she gets the yellow card. That is her second foul of the game. Now it's whipped in from this Maret player. Whipped in with some venom, but cut out by the Wilson player, and it is out for a Wilson throw-in. Throw-in taken by Taylor Lewis Richardson. Now Amanda with a loose pass. It's picked up by number 18 from Maret here, but well dealt with by Tess Bellman. Can Empress put the pressure on this Maret player? Throw-in taken by Liza. She's getting her team up. She can find Kinsley, who's in a lot of space, but elects to play Hadley Carr, which could pay off as Empress is putting the pressure. But it is out of bounds for a Maret throw-in. 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. Wilson winning 1-0. If you're just tuning in, make sure to subscribe and never miss a Wilson sporting event. Now here's Empress Campbell to cross it to Hadley Carr. Well defended by the Maret player. And cleared out by Maret center backs. Now Kinsley again. Can she resist the press like she normally does? Yes, it's out to Liza, who plays it to Amanda. Can Amanda get in behind? And no, Amanda McHugh still putting pressure. And it's out of bounds for a Maret throw. Well done by Amanda McHugh, making the other team nervous. They got to feel the nerves. And more importantly, Wilson got to feel like they're better than their opponent. You know, because it's about confidence. If you feel like you're better than your opponent and trust that your team's better than your opponent's team, you'll play like it. Free kick taken by the Maret keeper. Maret trying to keep possession. Lovely composure from this Maret team. They have yet to get out of their own half with it, as Wilson has been outplaying them in this part of the second half. At first it was a ping pong match. Now it's looking like a good game. Wilson playing a high line. But Maret's just sitting back. They're trying to play Wilson's way. Both teams have a similar style of play. Wilson love to keep the ball and play their fast strikers in behind. And looks like Maret likes to keep the ball too. You know, Maret's not just going to sit back and defend the whole game. They're looking to get on the ball and dominate Wilson. But for now, Wilson's been dominating. You know, Maret's only had like a few shots on target. So is Wilson, but Wilson's been more clinical so far. Now Ella Chaney clears it out. It's number 7 for Maret. Nice interception from Nicole. It falls to a Maret player. And Liza Lindblom gets there, but it just goes out of bounds. Now throw in taken by a Maret player. Nicole Lorden gets nutmegged. Wonderful possession from Maret. Looks like they're starting to play better. Both teams having spells for possession. Lovely loose use of the body. Don't know why that was called a foul. Yeah, but here you can see two very similar teams, you know, taking punches at each other. And Wilson has been able to, you know, take a bigger punch because they are winning 1-0. About 45 seconds left in the first half. Could be Maret's last chance until the team's going for halftime. And you know, second half is going to be a completely different game. Oh, it's gone in. Maret have equalized. The last 40 seconds. Last 40 seconds of this half. Maret have equalized. Off of a well-placed free kick. And this game has just changed. How will Wilson react to conceding a goal? Will they play even harder, or will they be discouraged? Looks like panicking from the Wilson defender. And it is out for a Wilson goal kick. What a shot from the Maret player. And we will be back to you in the second half. Not really. And we're back for the second half of this DC State Championship semifinal between the Maret Frogs and the Wilson Tigers.
Yes.
I'm joined by fellow Wilson Tiger and Georgetown soccer commit Miles Avery.
How you guys doing?
If you're just joining the stream now, don't forget to subscribe and never miss a Wilson sporting event. We will not be covering the volleyball game tonight. This has been a great game between two similar teams who play a similar style of possession-based soccer. Wilson lining back up in their 4-1-2. Their 4-1-2-1-2. And we start again. Kinsley Gutman on the ball. Plays it to Ari Black. Ari Black looking for Lucy Harley. Back to Ari Black. Turns out of pressure, but gets smothered by two Maret players. And now it's out for a Wilson throw. Miles, in games like this, what do you think you need to succeed?
I think definitely runs in behind, numbers in the attack. That'll definitely help these guys, these girls find success. What about you?
I think you need to prepare your mindset for games like this, and you need to make the other team feel nervous and feel like this is a very important game that they must win. Now here's Ari Black taking the throw into Sage. And it's out again for a Wilson throw in.
This one is mine.
Now he's Maret taking the goal kick. Taken by Jaden Tree, but it's bounced back to a Maret player who plays on the break. Kinsley Gutman, well done to break up the play, stop the counter. But it is a foul and a Maret free kick. Both teams have looked very evenly matched so far, as we saw in the first half. Both looking to keep the ball. But it's just about making the other team nervous, making them not confident, making them feel that this is a win-or-go-home game.
Good ball in.
Can Ari Black deal with it? Crossed again, and it's out for a corner kick. Whipped in by a Maret player. Back post. Do you think Maret should stick with a 3 in the back formation, or do you think they should switch it up as the game goes on?
I haven't seen enough yet, but so far Maret's been bearing down on Wilson's goal, so whatever they're doing, it seems to be working.
100% agree. It looks like their strikers have some height to them, so if they can get crosses in from the wing backs, strikers will be dangerous in the air, as one of them looks to get on the ball, but it's cleared by Taylor. Throw-in taken by a Maret player. Falls to another Maret player, and it's crossed in. Kinsley Gutman, well done by her. She's been so solid today in the midfield. And it is a Wilson throw-in. Now here's Sage looking to use her speed to get in behind. Sage on the break. Can she put a ball in the box? And it's met by the Maret keeper.
Big collision there.
Will the Maret keeper be okay? She's had a very good game so far. Unlucky to have conceded that goal. Now it's a free kick for Maret. Kinsley Gutman again plays the ball to Liza Lindblom. Plays it to Jaden Tree. Can she find Taylor? Now here's Kinsley. Tess Bellman deal with it. Back to Liza, who plays it to Jaden. Plays it to Taylor. Long ball to Jaden. And it's another Maret throw-in.
Big buzzing there from the Wilson striker.
Do you think it's better to, in a game like this, to let the team come at you or to press the team?
I think that pressing, high pressing, a lot of teams who high press find success.
Now here's Lucy Harley.
And I think Wilson will find success in the counter today as they can get numbers up quickly.
Yeah, they do have some speed to their strikers. Now here's Nevis Gatti. Plays it out to Liza. Kinsley Gutman, can she win it? Yes. Kinsley Gutman has been very solid in this game. Now here's Ari Black. Can she win this tussle? Lovely turn from this Maret midfielder. Skill moves here, and she's jukes past Kinsley, but is fouled in the process. Whipped into the box from throw-in taken by Maret, all the way up to their hold-up player. Now cut out by Kinsley Gutman, playing Sage on the break, and it's met by the Maret keeper again, who's had a solid game so far, going out to meet the balls outside of the box, sort of like a sweeper keeper. Throw-in taken. Another throw-in. Looks like the crowds are heating up. Now it's a Wilson free kick. Kinsley Gutman whipped into the box. Liza's shot over the bar. Now it looks like a throw-in for Wilson. What are your thoughts on the game so far?
It's been a really good game so far. Both teams are competing really well. And yeah, it's turned out to be a really great game.
Now here's Rowan McCrary. Gets the ball from Nevis Gotzi, plays Jaden Tree through. And the keeper again. She's been really well off her line, being a sweeper. Now it's another throw-in for Wilson. Throw-in here for Wilson. Throw in here for Wilson. To Nevis Gatti. Plays it across. Jaden Tree, now Kinsley. Looking for a shot. She's not going to beat that keeper from there. But it was a nice try. And we just have the news that the winner of this game will play Sidwell in the finals, as Sidwell were triumphant against St. John's. Now Ari Black to take the throw-in. Been a key player for Wilson so far in this game. She's committed to D1 school for a reason. Throw in taken, right to a Maret player, goes through to the keeper who's going to pick it up. Now it's met by Rowan McCrary, who has some speed there, so does Jaden. Jaden is through on goal. Does she have the composure to finish it? She's gone down. She stays on the ball. Shot from Liza, and it's saved by the keeper. It's positive from Wilson. If they can keep this up, one of their shots will go in. Corner here for Wilson.
Jason.
And it's has not gone in. Now Ari Black, can she deal with this? Wonderful strength from her. And will that be brought back for a foul? Or what's going on here? It's brought back for a foul as the boos from the crowd continue. Now thrown by Ari Black. It's met by a Maret defender. Maret's defense has been solid. Now, throw in from Maret. Here's Nevis Gatti. Met by a Maret player. Now won by Lucy. I don't know what the call was there. Lucy seemed to win it cleanly. But it is a free kick for Wilson. Lucy making a run up here. Will Arwen Black play Lucy or will she cross it in the box? Looks like she's going to cross it in the box. And straight to the keeper. Now, lovely skill from Maret. She can't find anyone though. And this played out to Lucy Harley. Lucy Harley to Jaden. And it's met by the keeper. Keeper from Maret has been very, very helpful in, stopping the long balls that Wilson has tried to play because Maret does play a high line. Another throw-in taken by Maret. Oh, and it's a Maret throw-in. Can they take it quickly and catch Wilson off guard? Throw-in. Fell to Nevis. Jaden Tree puts a body in. And it's a free kick going Wilson's way. Could have played advantage, or Jaden could have asked for advantage, but long ball here to Lucy Harley. We know she has speed. Can she find Rowan McCrary in the box after she takes one of the ankles? Here's Nevis dribbling through the defenders like they're not there. Now, can Liza Lindblom keep this from going out? Doesn't matter because it has gone out for a throw-in. No. Throw in for Maret. Looks like it's gone out of bounds here. And it's a Wilson throw. Taken by Ari Black. And it's out. Another throw in for Wilson. Taken by Ari Black again. Looks like there's another goal kick here for Maret. This Maret team has been dominant at some times, and so is Wilson. They've really both been going at each other. Two very similar teams, you know, and how they play and what they want to do. You know, neither of them are happy with just sitting back and letting the other team attack, and that is why this has been such an entertaining game. Ella Chaney deals with it nicely. Sinai. There's no person to get on the end of that, but here's Rowan McCrary. It goes out of bounds for a throw-in. Now, Kinsley. Another throw-in here for Maret. Nevis to Rowan McCrary. She has some speed there. Can she beat players? Yes, here's Sage. Can she play Rowan McCrary through? But she keeps up the high pressure. That's lovely pressure from Sage. Headed out of bounds. It looks like someone just threw something at the ref. Looks like the fans could be a problem as the ref stops the game to deal with the fans. It's not something you want to see. You know, it's called the beautiful game, but you don't want to see people throwing stuff at the ref because the ref's just trying to do his job. Now throw-in taken by Ari Black. Aggressive defending, which falls to Liza. Ari Black aggressive defending again. And it's well done, but unlucky with the pass.
Most of the play's been in that half this time.
Yeah. Seems like a lot of the play has been happening in Maret's half.
Good afternoon, Tigers fans. Liam Irvin taking over the broadcast. We've got 15 minutes and 10 seconds left in what is currently a thriller. The Maret Frogs facing off against the Wilson Tigers. Still 1-1 here after 2 first half late goals and a lot of action here in the second half, but no one has found the back of the net yet. Tigers and Frogs looking to get in the back of the net. Huge student sections on both sides and a beautiful Friday night. The Frogs will take the throw in from about the 10-yard line. The throw-in is powerful into the box, and that'll dribble out to the Frogs midfielder, who will boot it way over the net and give Sanaa Anderson an opportunity for a goal kick here. About 2,000 people in attendance tonight. Friday night, both schools turning out for the DCSAA semifinals. Arwen Black will take the goal kick for Anderson. She'll get it up to Sage Truth. Truth will try and turn, and the ball will be kicked out of bounds by a Frogs defender. Sage Hudson, pardon me. Arwen Black will look to throw this one in. She finds Gotti, who tries to make a move but is swallowed up by a Frogs defender, who looks to pass once again but is met by Arwen Black. Black to Harley, and Harley back up to Black, and that'll be kicked out of bounds by a Frogs defender. 13 minutes and 20 seconds now. Gotta think something's gonna happen soon, or else this one will go into overtime. Black will throw this one into Lindblom. Lindblom into Hudson, who attempts a cross, but will incidentally kick it out of bounds. Quite a thriller so far. Both teams very evenly matched. Lots of students in attendance and a rowdy crowd, creating a great atmosphere for both sides to play for. Lindblom will head it. Intended for McCrary, who kicks it out of bounds, and that'll be a Frogs goal kick. The DCSAA soccer tournament bringing many fans to the Tigers Stadium. Horace Fleming III field here. You saw it on Wednesday with both games being crowded, and a climax of the Tigers versus Gonzaga, in which the Tigers unfortunately lost. But now almost as many fans, and with the Frog student section, the crowd size doubles. Just under 12 minutes now, still 1-1. The Frogs will look to throw this one in. They get it in and try to control it with some tiki-taka passing. And Tigers looking for a handball there, but nothing called. A nice move by the Frogs midfielder, who will give it up and be tackled by Gotti. Great tackle there to stop the Frogs' momentum. Harley will take this one over and look to play a through ball to McCrary, a little bit towards the center of the field though, so the Frogs are able to kick it out of bounds, but good play there by Harley and McCrary. Let's go Tigers fans starting throughout the crowd. The throw into Gotti will be booted by the Frogs defender over the head of the Frogs striker though, and that'll be met by midfielder Nevis Gotti. Gotti will turn it over. Quick back and forth possession changes towards the end of this second half. Ella Cheney will look to control it. Met by the Frogs striker, and that'll be played to Taylor Lewis Richardson. Richardson will smartly kick it out of bounds. Frogs applying pressure here with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in this second half. DCSAA semifinals. Both teams on the verge of elimination here. The Frogs will throw this one in, and it'll be kicked quickly out of bounds by Taylor Lewis Richardson. That'll be headed to Hudson. Hudson trying to make a run down the sideline. She does and breaks through. She'll break through once again and dodge a Tigers defender. And then she plays it towards the net and just wide. Sage Hudson makes a fantastic run that started at about the 50-yard line. Deked out 3 Frogs defenders and put a shot on goal, but just a little wide there. Tigers bringing that pressure back on the Frogs. Still 1-1 here. McCrary the only goal scorer for the Tigers. Frogs will have a goal kick. Headed by Tyree in the midfield. Harley controls. Harley plays to Hudson on the outside. Hudson with speed. She plays it into Tyree, but scooped up by the Frogs goalkeeper. Nice play. She'll drop it and try to quickly get it into the Frogs, but Harley meets that. She'll lose control though, and that'll be played to the Frogs left back and swallowed up by Anderson after an attempted through ball. Anderson will play it to Gotti. She leaves it for Tyree. Tyree to Gotti. Nice little connection there in the midfield. And they'll play it out wide to Lorden. Lorden plays it inside. That's Kinsley Gutman to Tyree, who's met by a Frogs defender and will be played forward. Good defending there by Tess Bellman, though, to get that back to Gotti. Back and forth possession. Late here in the second half. Both teams looking to make something happen. Cheney will boot it out. Tyree looking to make pressure, but the Frogs will kick it out into their own territory. No team having real control of the ball for the past 3 minutes. That'll be played down the sideline for the Frogs right winger, but a bit too far. Lewis Richardson was on that as well. Good defending. Lewis Richardson will look to throw this one in. Gotti will control it a bit, but the Frogs defender will force a turnover. Back and forth once again. Harley controls it, and she'll play it to Gotti. Gotti looking to play a long through ball, but that'll be swallowed up by the goalkeeper. 1-1 here still with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left and counting. Frogs and Tigers chants roar throughout Horace Fleming III Field Stadium. That'll be a Tigers throw-in now. Tigers fans looking to have some momentum and get into this game. Lewis Richardson will throw this one in, and the Frogs will kick it out of bounds. A further throw-in for the Tigers. Big opportunity here. Gotta think they have to capitalize sometime soon, or else this one will go to overtime. Just under 7 minutes now, still 1-1. Lorden will look to throw this one in. Frogs denying the ball. She does get it into Gotti, though. Gotti played to Harley. Harley with a little flick onto Hudson. Met by a Harley and just over the net. About 5 feet over the goalpost from Lucy Harley, captain midfielder. Good attempt there from the Tigers as they have the pressure and shots recently. Tigers and Frogs bench on their feet, waiting to explode. The Frogs goalkeeper will look to boot this one somewhere. She finds Lucy Harley inadvertently, and that'll be played to Tyree. Tyree tries to play it down the sideline to Harley, but swallowed up by the Frogs defender, but that's met by Kinsley Gutman. Gutman will come back to Harley. Harley to Hudson. Hudson down the sideline. You know she has speed. She tries to make a run, and that'll be kicked out of bounds smartly by the Frogs defender. Hudson really pressuring this Frogs defense here with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in this second half of the DCSAA semifinals game.
Who wants it more?
Arwen Black to throw this one in. Misses her target, but met by a Frogs defender who boots it way into the crowd. Arwen Black will reattempt her throw in. She gets it into Gotti. Gotti controls it. Gutman looking for a shot on goal. had a lot of spin on it, but swallowed up by the Frogs goalkeeper. She's been solid here in this second half. She boots this one. A great kick downfield, but missed by the Frog striker. Frogs looking to add some pressure. Harley will drop down and make a good tackle to get the possession back. Gotti will play it, looking to play it down the sideline. She has Tyree. Tyree has speed. Tyree breaks to the outside, and she goes for goal, and just over the bar once again. Tyree with a great attempt on goal here. Just missed it. Both fan groups waiting for something to get loud about. Frogs goalkeeper once again with the goal kick. She'll play this to the head of Gutman. Gutman will inadvertently head this one out of bounds. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left now in the second half. 1-1 still. Tigers looking to get the job done here and move on to the DCSAA finals. Lewis Richardson will throw this one in from about the 38-yard line. She attempts it for Gotti, but met by a Frogs defender, and that'll be a further throw-in once again for the Tigers. Lewis Richardson will attempt to throw that one in once again. She finds Hudson, but good defending there by the Frogs. That'll bounce back out to Gutman. Gutman will play it way wide to Arwen Black. Arwen Black down the sideline. Good ball to Lucy Harley. Harley, the captain midfielder, looking to make something happen, and she boots it off of the Frogs defender's leg. Harley will quickly try to throw this one in. She does and finds Hudson, but failed to control it there. Harley heads it into the box to Tyree. The ball being batted around. Gotti will have control here from about the 15-yard line. Good opportunity there right outside the box, but missed by the Tigers. Gutman will play it back to Bellman. Bellman will play it, met by the Frogs defender, and Bellman's out of position now, and that'll be played back to Sanaya Anderson, who controls it. Bellman with very aggressive defending there with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Almost cost her team some vital defending there. Gutman will kick this one to Gotti. Gotti tries to play it down the sideline to Lorden, but to no avail. Frogs have not been able to control this one seriously the whole half. And that'll be out on the Frogs. Tigers pressuring again. Who wants it more here? 2 minutes left. Played down the sideline to Hudson. Hudson racing towards the sideline, and that'll be played into the goalkeeper's hands. Looks like she might have been out of bounds there towards that goal kick, but controlled by the Frogs. 1 minute and 45 seconds left now. Kicked out of bounds by the Frogs once again. Both student sections trying to get their team into it. Harley will battle down the sideline with the Frogs defender. She tries to send this one in, and she does! Lorden has the opportunity and blows it over the goal. Oh boy. Harley with some great maneuvering there towards the sideline. Plays a great ball in there to Lorden, and Lorden just blew it over the post. Great opportunities here for the Tigers, but with only a minute left, you gotta think that was their best chance there to score. Frogs looking to control it for the first time in about 15 minutes, and they have a throw-in. 40 seconds left. All fans on their feet at Horace Fleming III field here. Frogs will attempt to throw this one in and boot it out once again. That's played to Cheney. Cheney tries to get it out of there, but the Frogs control finally. Trying to make a run down the sideline. Taylor Lewis Richardson with great defending as always. Coach McCrary and Gutman looking to advance their team to the finals here. And that'll be the final whistle. Wow. Great second half there. Ended right on the dot. No overtime. So we will go to overtime now. And it'll be a 1-1 tie still here. We'll have 5 minutes left. It'll be golden goal here for 2 periods. Tigers and Frogs looking to make something happen. Both student sections waiting to explode here. So the Tigers and Frogs will take the field once again after 2 40-minute halves played brilliantly and very evenly matched from both sides, resulting in a 1-1 tie that will lead us into overtime here. Here's the way overtime will work. We have 2 10-minute periods going on here, and it is golden goal, which means first person to score from either team, that team will automatically win. Interesting to note here, both teams score late first half goals. McCrary for the Tigers scores that one. Tyree will play it to Gutman. Gutman aggressively plays it forward to Hudson. Hudson has a run on. Hudson down the sideline and met by the Tigers, by the Frogs goalkeeper, but Hudson plays it out of bounds. That'll be a Tigers throw-in. Great aggressive play there from the Tigers, utilizing the speed. We know Hudson has been demonstrating that speed all game and playing very well. Black will throw this one in. Dangerous ball into the box there. Tyree looked to head it and was met by the Frogs goalkeeper, and she looks to be injured now. Aggressive throw from Ari Black and played in to Jaden Tyree. Tyree just unable to get the head on it, and she looks a little shaken up now. Tigers on a 10-game win streak coming into this one. Looking to stay hot and advance to the DCSAA finals and do something that they haven't done in 6 years, win the DCSAA finals. So after the injury from Tyree, they will sub her out and she'll be walking around the track now. Tigers fans swarming together and getting into it. One of the best student sections I've seen in a while here at Horace Fleming third field. Ari Black to throw this one in. 9 minutes left, golden goal, remember. So all the Tigers need to do is get in the goal here. Hudson looking to cross that one in. McCrary was on the other side, but good defending there from the Frogs to force a miss kick from Hudson. Frogs struggled towards the end of that second half to really move the ball around, and Tigers pressuring with fast strikers and wingers and really making an impact. Let's see if the Frogs can control it now. They play it out wide to the right back. Frogs will play it back inside to the center back. They still look a little uncomfortable, though. The Tigers really pressuring them. They'll play it through the midfield, though, now. Frogs midfielder will control. They'll play it wide, but Ari Black right there to stop that run. And that'll be played out of bounds to Ari Black. Ari Black throws it into Gotti. Gotti hits it off her chest and drops right to her feet, but stolen by the Frogs midfield. Midfield being aggressive from the Frogs. They'll play it out wide towards the bottom of your screen. Tess Bellman with good defending. Bellman plays it through to the Frogs left back and captain. Kinsley Gutman looking to make something happen. Plays it smartly back to Bellman. Bellman tries to play it through. Back to her, though, after a little bit of an aggressive play. Ella Cheney running toward the sideline. Frogs and Tigers running after the ball, and that'll be kicked out of bounds. That'll be Frogs throwing. Good defending there from Cheney. Risky, aggressive play from the Tigers, but you love to see it. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left. Both student sections roaring. Dangerous ball into the box. Gutman will head it to McCrary. McCrary intended for Hudson. She slips, though, and the Frogs have some pressure. That'll be played dangerously in. A shot on goal, but way wide, and Sanaya Anderson will have an opportunity for a goal kick. Ari Black, the designated goal kicker, as she has the more powerful kick, will take this one. Black kicks this one down the sideline, intended for Harley, who tries to come and get it, but moves a little ahead of it. That'll be a Frogs throw in here. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left now in this first period of overtime. A throw in for the Frogs captain, but that'll be controlled by Harley. Harley to Black, and a throw in from Black. Black will take it quickly and throw it down the sideline to Hudson. Hudson tries to make something happen, but met by a Frogs defender. Frogs student section looking for a foul there. Lorden will head it to McCrary. McCrary bodied off the ball. Great defending there by the Frogs. Taylor Lewis Richardson will smartly kick it off the Frogs. Good job by Lewis Richardson there to retain possession. She'll throw it in aggressively to Lorden. Lorden gets that stolen from her after a toss-up. Bellman looking to control it. She plays it way down the sideline, but a little too hard. And that'll be A Frogs throwing. Ian Wall, the kicker, gets that one back to the Frogs defender there. That'll be played to McCrary. McCrary looking to make a turn. She does, and Hudson has room. Hudson looking to use her speed, but smartly, the Frogs goalkeeper will run out and casually scoop it up. Intense play from both teams here in this first period of overtime. Frogs look to get it up to the midfield. McCrary looking to make a run. She has the ball, and she tries to deke out the Frogs goalkeeper. Great play by the Frogs goalkeeper to take out McCrary there, but McCrary had the shot on goal there. She tried to go for the deke in the open net and just unable to do it. Great play from this Frogs goalkeeper here throughout this whole game, but especially this first period of overtime. Ari Black to control this one. She'll race down the sideline, looking to make something happen. She plays it smartly down to Hudson. Hudson is bodied by Frogs defender, but she retains it. Gets it back. Ari Black with aggressive play. She'll body down the sideline and play it back to Harley. Harley tries to get into Gotti. Gotti will dribble towards the sideline, met by two Frogs defenders, and that'll be a Tigers throw-in. Tigers applying heavy pressure here. You got to think it's a matter of time before they get into the goal. So that'll be number 7, Liza Lindblom, checking in the game for Nicole Lorden there. Harley waiting to throw this one in. The captain midfielder looking to make something happen here. She throws it into Gotti. Gotti to Harley. Harley tries to send a cross in with a lot of spin. Swallowed up once again by that Frogs goalkeeper. She has been amazing and not a lot of goals since about midway through that first half. Frogs looking to play it down, but Cheney has it. Kicked out of bounds by Gutman. Frogs pressuring a bit. Lewis Richardson with great defending as always. She'll try to play this down the sideline. Frogs defender all the way out to about the 25-yard line. Decides not to go out and get that one smartly, and she retains possession once again, but kicked out of bounds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left now. 1-1 tie in this first period of overtime. Arwen Black will throw this one in over the head of Gotti. I think both parties thought that one was out of bounds. And that'll be a Tigers throw-in once again. Tigers fans in the jungle now waiting to explode. Gotti looking to play something through that was intended for Ari Black. 2 minutes left now in this golden goal overtime. Whoever scores first will win this one. Frogs goalkeeper with a great boot. She's been super good this whole half. Harley puts her body on the line and gets it to Hudson, but Hudson loses control. Cheney will play it in. Gotti looking to pressure. Sanai Anderson will come out and scoop the ball up. Harley looks a little shaken up there. Not something you want to see if you're a Tigers fan. The star captain midfielder. That's played towards the sideline. Freshman Rowan McCrary trying to make something happen. The Frogs will finally control this one and play it up through the midfield. Booted down the sideline. Fantastic ball. But Lewis Richardson has speed on the right winger, and she'll kick it out of bounds smartly. 1 minute 5 seconds left now. Both student sections on their feet, waiting to make something happen. Frogs will throw this one in towards the sideline, and inadvertently kicked out of bounds by Liza Lindblom, the senior. And the Frogs will aggressively throw this one in. That's met by the Tigers. Shot on goal. Anderson will swallow this one up dangerously, and she'll sit on it. Now looking to push the pace here. 14 seconds left and counting. Lewis Richardson plays it off her chest. Bellman kicks it out of bounds smartly. 5 seconds left now. Both teams looking to make something happen. The Frogs pressuring. They'll play it down the sideline. And that'll be the end of the first period of overtime. We'll be back for this second period of overtime after a scoreless first period. And still a 1-1 tie here at Horace Fleming the third field. So we'll jump right back into this one now. Second period of golden goal overtime. The Maret Frogs and Wilson Tigers facing off. I'm Liam Irvin here in the booth. Both teams switched sides, but nothing much changed after that first overtime possession, besides the tiredness of both teams. Gotti will look to control that one. Lindblom at that left midfield, looking to play that forward to McCrary, but to no avail. Lindblom looks to make something happen. Good ball down the sideline toward McCrary, but a little too far. Both student sections on their feet. A shove by Lindblom. And that will be a throw in there from the Tigers as Lindblom flaunts in front of the Frogs student section. They were looking for a foul there. Bellman will head it in the direction of senior Amanda McHugh. Harley will run down the sideline with this one. Good defending there by the Frogs. Played back out to Gotti. Gotti looking to make a turn and met by the Frogs defender. Tess Bellman with good defending there. Lewis Richardson, good defending once again. Both sides, back and forth, back and forth. See who wants it more here. And looks like a little bit of anger from the Frogs bench there. A free kick will be played back there as the line judge had to stop the play to talk to the coaches there. Frogs play that one dangerously right outside the box. Harley will swallow that one up. She looks to play it, and Frogs looking for another foul. Played down the sideline there, aggressive play. Cheney will let it go out of bounds smartly. That'll be a Tigers goal kick. These Tigers again on a 10-game win streak now. Looking to extend that to 11 and make it to the DCSAA championships. Headed out of bounds by Lindblom. 6 minutes and 55 seconds left now. Tigers and Frogs fans have been on their feet for a while now, looking for some side to get in the goal. And Frogs fans hyped up after that kick out of bounds by Lindblom. Frogs will sub in now. 6 minutes and 25 seconds left. Tigers still have the 1 goal from McCrary, and the Frogs have the 1 goal towards the end of that first half. Frogs with good possession there, looking for a foul once again. Cheney with good defending. Played to Gotti. Gotti to Lindblom. Lindblom with pressure, but stolen by the Frogs. Frogs looking to control once again. Tigers really looking like the physical team here. Frogs have a chance though. Sanai Anderson will come all the way out. Dangerous play. And Frogs go for the goal and way over. Soared over. Aggressive play there from Sanai Anderson, who tries to come all the way out to the outside of the box and grab it, but fails, and that goes way over the net after it was deflected to a Frogs midfielder from about the 25-yard line. Tigers definitely looking like the better physical, aggressive, and speedy team here. They've really put on a display how they can be gritty and score goals off long runs and really just pass the ball very well. Frogs, on the other hand, have shocked us here in what they've been doing in this second overtime period, really playing well compared to the first one. Incidentally kicked out of bounds by Amanda McHugh. Frogs will throw this one in, and that'll be deflected into play. Bellman will recover, play to Lindblom. Lindblom plays a dangerous ball down the sideline. McHugh has a run, looking for a foul, and that will be called. A foul will be called. So good play by McHugh there. Great ball from Liza Lindblom, I think it was, down the sideline. Frogs fans not happy. So the Tigers will have a dangerous free kick here from way right of the field, from about the 18-yard line. Ari Black will look to take this one. The recent Duquesne's commit. She plays it, going for goal, or maybe a cross that goes a little too far, but that'll soar over. Still 1-1 here. Hudson will come on smartly here. McHugh will sub out. Hudson gets a much needed break. 3 minutes and 10 seconds now. Frogs play it downfield to their midfielder, and she'll be met by Arwen Black, who makes a turn and is looking for a foul, but nothing happens. Black looks very shaken up. No good for the Tigers. Harley looking to control there. The Frogs will have it once again. They play it way out wide, but just a little far for the Frogs midfielder. Tigers football team out there now in full pads, and student section really getting rowdy here. Looking for something to happen. We've only got 1 minute and 50 seconds left before we go to penalty kicks here. Gutman will head it. Kicked forward by the Frogs. Dangerous play there for the Tigers defenders. Hudson will look to steal it. She does. Hudson looking to make a run of some kind. She'll turn and try to play it in to Black. Black might be offsides there towards the bottom of your screen. She is. So smart play there from the Frogs, who wait for Black to rush down the sideline and force an offsides there. Frogs keeper has been excellent throughout this second half in both periods of overtime. Only a minute left now. Who will want it more from both sides at Horace Fleming the third field here? Still a 1-1 tie. Wilson Tigers hosting the Maret Frogs. Gutman with aggressive play. She plays it down the wing, intended for McCreary, kicked out by the Frogs defender. Cheney will have good defending there and kick it way out of bounds. That back line so solid all season, but Cheney, Bellman, Black when she drops down, and Lewis Richardson really give their team a chance to win every day. Student sections jumping up and down. 15 seconds left and counting now. Frogs will have their last chance. They look to throw this one into the box. Dangerous for the Tigers. Met by Hudson. Hudson will play a deep ball down the sideline. McCreary chasing. Frogs defender chasing. And that'll go out of bounds before either side can get to it. And that'll be the end of the second overtime. We will head to penalty kicks here. Super exciting now from both teams. The Tigers hosting the Maret Frogs at Horace Fleming the third field here. A 1-1 tie after 2 halves and 2 periods of overtime. Crazy game from both sides so far in this DCSAA semifinals. Both teams looking to advance to the finals. We'll be back once the penalty takers are decided. Don't worry though. You won't miss anything. And welcome back to Horace Fleming the third field here. The Wilson Tigers hosting the Maret Frogs in an intense game so far. Huge student sections from both sides, and the football team now is in pads on the sidelines. Easily about 2,000 people here tonight on this Friday night. Beautiful night. And really good soccer game so far. We flash back to about midway through the first half. A good run down the sideline. Ari Black, Jaden Tyree. Tyree sends it into the box, and McCreary scores the first goal of the game for the Tigers. And looks like that would have been all of the scoring for the first half, but right before the end of the first half, with about 40 seconds left, a Frogs midfielder was attempting a cross from about the 30-yard line. Seemed like an easy cross situation, but she went right for goal and shot it in over the head of Sanai Anderson. And that has been all your scoring so far. We played a whole second half where both teams went back and forth in both overtime periods. And now we'll be in penalty kicks here. So as the penalty kicks will be on the opposite goal as the Tigers student section. They'll filter all the way down. Students running easily about 1,000 students for the Tigers student section here. The most I've seen doing a Wilson Live event so far. By the way, if you're tuning in here, we're Wilson Live. We cover all Wilson sporting events. So if you like what you see so far, make sure to hit the subscribe button and drop a like on this video below. But this has just been an exciting game to call. I took over at about the 20-minute mark in the second half, and you know, it's just been riveting to commentate this game so far. And glad that you guys are watching. 1-1 here. Harley, Lewis Richardson, and Gotti, I believe, the captains, went out to the midfield, but this is it for both teams. The DCSAA semifinals, both teams will be eliminated and both teams will go home. One team will go home, whoever will lose this one. So, you know, desperation for both teams. So now, with the move of the student section, there is Tigers and Frogs fans merged in between each other. Huge turnout for both sides here. The Frogs will shoot first. Sanai Anderson is in goal. Looking to get in the head of the Frogs kicker. And she buries it in the bottom left corner. Good kick from the Frogs player there. She just picked a side, stuck to it, and Anderson looked a little inconfident there. Might have not committed to a side, so she will not force a miss. But now this is Liza Lindblom, senior midfielder, played on varsity all season, looking to tie this one up here. Fans on their feet waiting for something to happen. Lindblom finds the bottom left corner, just missed by the Frogs defender, goalkeeper, who guessed the right side, but Lindblom sneaks it in there. So that'll be 1-1. For those who don't know, we go 5 shots from each team. Whichever team can make the most shots in those 5 shots, obviously, will take this one home. And another 5 shots will we have if we're even. Tigers fans led by Alex Gottavaterne, quarterback, cheering on. But the Frogs player will put that one in the back of the net once again. So that'll be 2 out of 2 made for the Maret Frogs there. Lewis Richardson will take this one now. The star defender who has been great all day. She'll run into this one and she guesses the right side. But that'll be illegal, called back. The Frogs goalkeeper guesses the right side there, but she came out of the box, so that'll be
In front of the line, she gets to do it again.
she came in front of the line there, so Lewis Richardson will get to retake this one. A second opportunity for the Tigers, and will look to be a little scary there. Lewis Richardson doesn't make this one once again. The Frogs goalkeeper guesses the right side. And that'll be 2-1 now after 2 shots from each team. The Tigers will have to save one now to give themselves a chance. So now the Frogs goalkeeper, who has been quite amazing all second half and into both overtimes, will actually take this penalty. Flashback to when Pete Schreider took a penalty in the DCIA semifinals, and she'll make this one. Wow. So the Frogs will have a 3-1 lead right now. Ari Black looking to take this one. She's got to put this one in the net. for the Tigers, you think, if they want to have a chance of winning this one? Ari Black, the Duquesne's left back commit. She's been great all day, as always. She'll look to put her team at more of an advantage here in this penalty shootout. Frogs goalkeeper will pick a side, and Black smartly shoots it down the center. As you can see so far, the Frogs goalkeeper is picking a side very, very early, and she got in Lewis Richardson's head definitely on that second PK, because she gets the side both times. But Black does a good job being patient there, and she just shoots it right down the middle. So Anderson will need a save from one of these next two shots, or else the Frogs will take this one home. Both fans, both student sections on their feet. Three to 2, Frogs lead in penalty shootout here. Frogs captain will look to shoot this one. She does, and she'll make that one. Not exactly bottom left, but toward the right of Sanai Anderson. Anderson unable to save that one. She's looked a little indecisive here in this penalty shootout, but she'll have to save this next one once the Tigers, if the Tigers make this one, and we'll see what we can do from there. Gutman to take this one. Gutman misses, and the Frogs will take home the DCSAA semifinals and move on to the championship. Heartbreak for the Tigers, as they have an amazing season in all aspects. And that'll be the game for the Tigers. Heartbreaking way to end the season. They have a great game and win 10 in a row and get to the DCSAA semifinals, and will lose this one.
I'm more interested in consoling their goalie about losing. That's nice.
So just to recap the girls' season, they start the season with a 10-0 win against DCI, and they lose to Sidwell 2-1. A win against Banneker, a win against Potomac, a loss to Maret, a win to Roosevelt, a loss to Georgetown Visitation, a loss to St. John's, and then they didn't lose much after that. A win against Cardozo, a win against Sidwell, a win against McKinley Tech, Bullis, School Without Walls, Georgetown Day, Bell, Banneker, and then School Without Walls in the DCIA championship. And then they beat Washington Latin 3-0 in the quarterfinals last week, and in the semifinals they lose in heartbreaking fashion in penalty kicks to the Maret Frogs. We're Wilson Live. I'm Liam Irvin, and please make sure to drop a subscribe button if you like this game. Riveting content throughout this whole game, and a great effort from the Tigers. We'll be back next time. Make sure to subscribe and like.